Hi, guys. So, this lesson is for finding the central idea in a text. These are just some strategies and some steps, especially with this text, because it's very challenging life at home in the 21st century. So, first of all, a central idea. This is the same thing as like a theme in a short story or a piece of fiction. They're most essential ideas to help you understand an informative text. In the past, and sometimes when we teachers make the mistake of calling it the main idea, but it's the same thing. All right, so here are the steps to find the central idea. First, all right, use basic text features, right? So, are there headings in the passage? Are there subheadings? Can you change them into a question? Determine the text structure. That's step number two. Are there any transitions words to help you understand the text structure? Is it written in chronological order? Is it written in compare and contrast? Does it show cause and effect? Step three, don't focus on supporting details. Central ideas are general topics stated in a word or two. Don't look at very specific details and say that those specific details are the central idea. Those details support the central idea of the text. Here's a strategy for reading. What comes up again and again? What details in that section are coming up over and over or are repeated? Again, these details, they're not necessarily the central idea, right? But they will help you determine or make an inference on what the central idea is. All right. And step number four, if all else fails, look for the thesis statement. Go to the introduction or the conclusion paragraph and see if you can find the thesis statement. For this article, because of the length, it is very, very difficult. The length has it sectioned into headings. So step number four probably is not going to work. So, with that being said, there are three headings in the article. One is television and daily life. One is the material legacy of TV. And the other is called an archaeology of TVs. So you can go back in the text and look at any of the sections and try to determine what the central idea is. Just look at one. I'm going to do a sample with you. All right, so this is page 222. Lines 21 to 32. Okay. Currently, 99% of US households own a TV, and more than 50% own three or more. All of the families in our study have at least one TV, and most have two or more. One set is typically located in a large space used by all family members, such as the living room, family room, or den. The set is used by the collective as a compelling example of an object that is not merely a tangible product of otherwise invisible cultural forces, but rather an agentive participant in the daily production of social lives. The introduction of the new TV to a living room, for example, shapes the decisions underlying where we locate our furniture, where we direct our gaze, and how we orient our bodies. Okay, so if I use those steps, right, I already know it's a heading. The heading was television and daily life. So I will change that into a question. How does television affect our daily life? So that's the first thing. I'm getting my brain thinking about how television affects our daily life. Then I look at the text structure. Okay, well, it's talking about cause and effect. So, how the set is in the center and it is affects by being an active object. That's what this sentence means right here. Okay, so cause and effect. And then supporting details. So again, what comes up again and again, but is not the central idea. So what comes up again and again is how many TVs we have and where we put our TVs in the room. Okay. And like, so where we locate our furniture and how we orient. So this is how the TV affects the people in our family. That would be that would be like the central idea of the text, right? How the television impacts people in our family, right? And that's it. It's that simple. So when you have time, you're going to choose one of the headings and try to figure out what the central idea is. Tomorrow, I'll post some things that you can check your answers. Okay. All right. Talk to you soon.